regular council meeting of September 22nd, 2014 to order at 7 p.m. Everyone please rise for the pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, call roll, please.
Stirrett?
Here.
Conan?
Here.
Bullock?
Yes.
Ballard?
Yes.
Cooper?
Here.
Aye.
Here.
Clark is absent.
Okay, everyone has the agenda in front of them tonight. Is there anything anyone would like to add, delete, or is there a motion at this time?
I'd like to add, Mr. President, for next meeting, we talk about the doors for the council chambers and also for the police department. New entry doors.
Okay, so you want to add that under upcoming agenda items, which
Yes.
we can do later?
Well, we can do that later then if you want.
Okay. Well, we can mark it down
Yeah,
now.
we'll just do it now, it's fine.
Madam President,
Yes.
for the planning commission, can I speak under
Liaison.
liaison?
Yes,
Okay.
that is correct. Is there anything else anyone would like to, is there anything anyone would like to add, delete, or is there a motion at this time of the agenda?
Also move that we approve the agenda.
I'll support.
Motion by Mr. Conan, second by Mr. Wallach. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Motion
It's
carries.
gonna be as presented. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Are there any citizen comments? Any citizen comments? Hearing none, we will move on. We have no we have no presentations tonight. We are now under administrative reports. No F&V report, correct, Mike?
No, I gotta find out where that is.
Okay. Everyone has a treasurer's report. Is there any liaison reports at this time? Mr. Conan?
Yeah, I can, just a note here for the from the planning commission. We haven't got the, it's not approved yet. We have to have the site plan. I think it's to be presented in, our next meeting in October, but it looks like we have a party store coming in at, Armada Corners,
No,
so.
not in Armada Corners. No,
No, I'm sorry.
At the old dollar store location.
Yeah,
Yes.
but wasn't it called Armada Corners?
No, Armada Corners is the new
The
building.
corner store, let's go.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, well,
Before I was born.
at the,
With the liquor, is that it too, David?
not at this time.
Well, there's not a liquor license available, I don't think at this time anyhow, is there?
That's gonna be discussed, but it's gonna open probably without a liquor license, Mark.
Oh,
So they won't sell liquor.
So they won't be selling liquor at first, that's correct.
That's great.
yeah, I'm
Yes.
gonna be very thirsty.
Well, I think beer and wine, they can sell.
I'm not sure how that
I'm not
works.
sure how that works. They're
Yeah.
looking at it.
Number of licenses within the township for the
Yeah.
building.
Packaged liquor in the distance between two facilities?
That's with the liquor,
No,
I think. Anyhow, that's the information I have.
You'll be discussing it at your next meeting.
So, everybody's got an opinion? Come on to the meeting.
All right.
I don't have opinions, sir.
Speaking of planning commission, is Mr. Delacky okay? Anyone have a condition on Mr. Delacky?
No. I know that Becky talked to him and, but I don't have an update.
Oh, okay.
I know he's fine.
Okay. Anything, other liaison reports at this time? Any other liaison reports? Hearing none, we'll move on to the consent agenda. It's the approval of the regular council meeting minutes of September 8th, 2014, payment of bills, 2 special event permit applications for the Armada High School coming parade and PAL Four Corner fundraiser. Is there anything anyone would like to pull, or is there a motion at this time?
Madam President, I'll move the consent agenda be accepted as presented.
Motion by Mr. Ballard. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Conan. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Motion carried. We have no old business. We're moving to new business. It's the awarding of design engineering for the Prospect Teats Bridge project. Are there any public comments? Any public comments? Hearing none. Street Administrator Ballard, this is your agenda item.
Thank you, Madam President. Well, it's time to approve design engineering for our Prospect/Teach Street Bridge project. We have been in contact with Great Lakes Engineering Group. Our former engineer made that contact. We did not competitively bid this because there are very few people who do this here, and Great Lakes is about the only one that we've had any experience with. So therefore, that being said, I resolve to accept the proposal from Great Lakes Engineering Group LLC for the design engineering of the Prospect/Teach Street Bridge project for a not-to-exceed cost of $28,440, and to allow the street administrator to assign any documents necessary on behalf of the village.
Motion by Mr. Ballard, is there a second?
Support.
Support by Mr. Wallach. Any other discussion? Roll, please.
Ballard,
Yes.
Wolak,
Yes.
Stewart,
Yes.
Conan,
Yes.
Audi,
Yes.
Cooper.
Yes. Motion has carried. Thank you, Mr. Ballard.
Thank you. Thank you, council.
Moving on to the next agenda item, it's park benches. Are there any public comments? Any public comments? Hearing none, Park Commissioner Audi, this is your agenda item.
Joe Adair brought these to my attention. They were on Craigslist. It's a bunch of metal benches that are being sold. They're surplus. I thought I would like a few for the park and possibly to use downtown as well to replace our wood benches, and I was hoping to get council's approval. Do you have
Well,
anything?
really, I think what we need to do is get some approval to contact these people, maybe negotiate an offer on 8 to 10 of them. I mean, if you can get the price, get them down to a right price, it would make more sense to get more of them at a better bulk price.
What do these look like?
There's a picture of them.
Oh, right there, it is right here.
Yeah, they're green, metal,
They are green?
Yeah,
They're
the
green.
picture that I printed was colored.
yellow.
What
And
would
these
you-
are large. I also went online, because I tried to find, because I talked with Sam about it too, she thought it was a great idea that we could really use quite a few of them in the park with as much utilization as we get in the park over the summer with the concerts and everybody in the park. So she said, well, what do they cost new? So I tried finding the Do More park benches. I found Do More everything but these park benches. And in doing so, I did find some more wrought iron and cast aluminum, several other models that, the one that I found that really caught my eye was a cross woven bench, the other picture that you have in your
That's $322?
well, and if you buy 6 or more, you get them for $306 a piece. So,
Yeah, but these look big, the
the
picture.
ones that were on Craigslist are much bigger, and he's got
They must be
22 of
almost
them.
6 feet long, wouldn't you say?
I wonder if those would be too
Probably
big
5
downtown, I don't, you don't think they would be?
I think they're probably about 5 foot, I don't know.
But they are solid steel and these other ones
Yep,
are
they're
cast
375
aluminum.
pounds a piece, so
So-
nobody's gonna walk away with one.
That's what I like
Yeah.
about them is the
Right.
weight.
You're not gonna
And
be
we could
moving
put a
them.
couple down at the trailhead too, if we
This
wanted.
Right.
doesn't steel, sorry, this is a dumb question, but doesn't it rust and aluminum doesn't?
They aren't steel.
It's a
Solid
solid
steel.
steel commercial
Yeah.
benches.
I'll bet they're not steel, they don't make them out of steel, they make them out of cast iron, cast aluminum. They're usually powder coated, so that,
That's what I was gonna say, they're probably powder
Yeah, so
coated. You
that-
can ask the guy if they
Never
are,
mind
and
if
if
they
they are,
are,
I'll tell you what,
corrosion.
they're worth it.
Has anyone talked to him since this was printed off on the
no,
17th?
because I thought we would need
Okay.
approval to do some negotiating.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, that's really what the motion is just
They
to.
look like they have snow on them, so they probably.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, they,
No, because
No.
there's leaves on the trees.
Yeah, no, and I think
What's all
in
the
this
white
picture,
stuff?
Jim,
And it said
you have
on-
a color picture.
that's what I was thinking, that might be.
Maybe I'm getting old like you did.
They've been on, when I found
Not
it
that
on
old.
the 17th, when I printed it.
It says it was updated 11 days before the 17th.
They posted it a month ago, so,
You can make
They're
that
either
kind of
already
offer
gone.
on them.
Yeah, absolutely. Do we have a way of picking and getting them and bringing them here?
yep, DPW has a 6-foot bed in the pickup truck, they have a dump truck.
Okay, I just want to make sure that they have a way of
utility
getting them.
trailer.
Were you also trying to get us to buy this three-legged chair, because that looks pretty good?
3-legged chairs.
Yeah.
No, I think I just printed one.
I think you'd get a good deal on them though.
Probably would, Dave.
Perfect for you, Dave.
Yeah, we're gonna make you test it out.
Yeah.
I think up to
That's a
250
milk
would be a
machine.
good offer.
How much is in the budget?
How old are these benches, if
They're-
anybody
It
knows?
says they're new.
They're new?
That's what it says
Condition
here.
new.
Yeah, condition new, that's what that
Um,
says.
If you look at the budget, there's $1,000 left in the park budget for this year. And then they also brought in $2,300 in revenue, so that would make a total of $3,300.
But you wouldn't want parks to buy them all, if you're gonna put them downtown and other various locations.
Yeah.
I
I wonder if there's a way to go look at them first.
No,
too. I'm
try.
not against
Right.
negotiating, but before you actually sign that check, or not, maybe not sign the check, hand over the check, I think somebody should use some good judgment whether or not, one, they're legitimate, not stolen, somebody trying to dump them, that they look like good quality. But
The city of Troy doesn't do that.
this doesn't say
It
City
doesn't
of
say
Troy.
that.
Well,
It's in
Troy.
Troy.
it
The
does say
location
Troy.
is Troy.
Oh,
that's where they're at.
Sorry,
Doesn't
city
mean-
of Troy, I didn't mean that.
Well, you still should see them before you buy
Alright,
them.
let's, first of all, let's determine how many you would think we would need. 10?
How many can we,
How many do you want downtown?
I think 10 would be good. We could use $3,300 worth for the park and then put the rest around town.
I thought the revenues though were earmarked for other things.
For, yeah,
Yeah.
What is it earmarked for?
it's earmarked for the park improvements, but this could be
This
considered
is
park
an
improvement. But I don't know that I would strain their budget that much to.
We only really need 3 or 4 in the park.
No, you could use a good 6 of them in the
Think
park.
6?
Yep.
For all the time though, or just the concerts? Because we talked about buying tables and stuff, and
These won't replace.
you know
the
what
table.
you could do, just a thought, is to buy, let's say you know, buy 1 or 2 for the park, but maybe
That's
Like
like
buy
3 benches
four-
on each
Yeah,
side.
that's,
4 for downtown, and if you really like them and you'd like more, you could always go back and offer.
But what else do
No,
we
these
do?
are, this guy's probably procured them in some kind of an auction or something, I would
Mhm.
think. He's got 22 of them.
But
That's
what,
all he's got.
what else do we do in the parks over the winter?
I think at
We
$500,
don't do
I
anything
want to
else.
keep them. I'm not for it.
Well, if we
Not
would,
for
No, not for $500. Now when you can go and get one,
Yeah,
get
they're
these
not gonna.
I'm with you.
cast aluminum for 300.
right, I would,
So it'd have to be under $300 to make it a good deal for us.
right,
So if we get, for 300, we can buy 10, that's 3,000, and that would be the parks budget for the year, because we don't spend the money after this month. for
But
the
they
park.
won't all be in parks.
park,
If you're gonna put some downtown, it's not
But
fair
it's
to
parks
charge.
and rec, and
Parks.
recreation is people sitting around in the downtown area.
No, that's general fund. The parks never paid for anything.
It all goes into the
downtown.
general fund regardless.
I know parks is a part of the general fund anyway, I don't wanna take any of our general fund dollars for park benches.
The
And that'd be
money
something
that's
that maybe
there
the
is
chamber
already
would
in the
do,
general fund.
or,
But it's earmarked for the parks department. You wouldn't say everything in the general fund, the DPW
right,
money is there.
well, they had 23,
Everything in the general fund is police, it's not.
I think he doesn't work if he needs 3 in the park, or 4 in the
No, if you
park.
put 3 on each side, that's 6,
Okay,
which isn't a whole lot on each side when you see
I-
how many people are down
are you
there.
talking about the park?
Eddie
The
can
park.
be
Okay.
happy.
If you put
6
6 of them
down
in the
there,
park,
and we get what?
That's what I was saying.
4 for uptown, that's
that's what
10?
I'm, well,
Have you run this
clean up
by
down
Ed?
and, no,
I'm just wondering if he'll be happy with something that heavy to have to be moving around in the park.
How wide's a tire? 3 feet? How wide's a tire on a trailer?
kind
That's
of-
How
2
wide?
tires, and that one in the middle of the park bench is wider than the tires.
Yeah, they're probably 6-foot benches.
I'm gonna say they're 6 foot, they look approximately 6 foot. Here, but you can't tell by the photo.
well, I'm thinking 6 foot, why, all right. I think 6 foot benches are kind of large to put downtown. At the trail?
Yeah.
Put 2 of them at the trail, I think
I
that'd
don't
be
care
great.
about buying anything for the trail myself.
But,
I personally would hold off on the trail because I think there's already benches
there
going
is,
down there.
it's already in.
Yeah, there's some down there.
I
so.
think
Well,
all
the
we
only
need
thing
is
is-
the park.
the bigger your number, the better your negotiating skills are gonna be for getting the price
Do
down.
we want any for downtown?
I think if they're 6 foot, they're too big for downtown.
6 foot isn't very much.
Right now, you got 5 footers down there.
Is that what they have down there?
I think
What
they're
are,
5
what are
footers.
these tables?
Those are
This
8
one-
foot tables.
This one's gotta be a 6 foot.
Yeah.
Aren't they 10
Yeah.
foot?
No, look, that's an 8 foot table, and that's
Or-
a 6 foot.
This
Those are
might
two
be a
sixes
5
right
foot, that one might be a 6 foot, these are
I
bigger.
think
I
this
don't
is.
think
they're
they're
too
too big for
This is an
downtown.
You don't think so?
Do
Alright.
not contact me with unsolicited service.
Alright, so
Alright, so we're
I
saying
think
10
10 of them.
at
You see, I don't go to great.
a maximum of $300 each. That's your 3,000.
Yeah.
And you want it run by Ed?
I will
I
get a
think
hold
you
of this
should.
guy, see if he's still got them. If he's still got them, I'll see what works for Ed and we'll go take a look at them.
Do we need to make a motion?
If they're solid and they're in good shape, and Ed seems to think that they'll last a while, we'll make an offer.
But I think you should take a look up them and see what you think.
If this guy's in the used junk business, I call it junk business, excuse me, and it's very loosely. I've been around the junk business, and if he's wanting $500, he probably got him for $100 or $75 or $100 and a quarter, or something like that. I wouldn't make this guy so rich.
I wouldn't want it for 500, not when we can go buy brand new
No.
for 300.
Madam President, I'll resolve to approve the purchase of up to 10 park benches at up to $300 each, and to allow the park commissioner and the treasurer to negotiate the purchase on the village's behalf.
Do you want to, I'm sorry to interrupt, but do you want to leave that park commissioner, or do you want to make it the DPW supervisor, or do you just want to make it Joe?
Well, as I said, the park commissioner and/or the treasurer.
And/or?
Okay.
It's gonna be going along anyhow, right?
You don't want Ed involved in it.
Motion by Mr.
Yep.
Ballard, is there a second?
Support.
Support by Mr. Audi. Any other discussion?
How many are at the park again?
3 on each side of the entertainment center, so that's 6.
Are they all still operational? Those 6.
I'm just wondering
Ones that are
how
down
you can
there?
tip these
Yeah.
so the guys can do the biking and the skateboarding
No,
on
there
them
aren't
and
6
everything.
park
They're
benches
not
down
gonna be
there.
able to move these.
Not
I
at
think
400
that's what
pounds or
she's asking.
So are you
270.
asking, are these,
Or Dave asked that, how many was down there
or
now?
how many are down there now?
How many are down there now, and are they still operational?
Oh, we got 4,
I think we have 3 there that are not broke.
Okay. So
and
we
you still have to be careful.
Those are benches that you
That
got
they
down
don't
there, or
tip over.
picnic tables?
Benches, Dave.
No, we have a couple benches too that are not broke.
But they're still top heavy.
Well, what I like most about these is the weight of them. I mean, I know Ed might not like the weight, but they're gonna be difficult to move.
Yes.
because that's-
You might see if he'll deliver them.
They're sitting on a trailer, he might but I'm sure it would be for a price.
Well,
So,
see, I really don't wanna pay $300 for them. I really would want you to negotiate.
oh, I'd start lower than
Yeah,
that,
yeah, I was
but that
gonna
would
say,
be the
don't lower
max.
it.
I kinda think Mars might be a little bit right here.
Up to. that's
Well, and
what-
like I said, his market is limited.
Yeah.
It's not
Especially at
everybody's
this time
gonna
of
be
year.
wanting to
You
buy
know, a couple $100.
any of
to
them
buy-
in bulk, that's why I'm thinking if you buy 10,
Yeah.
you've got more negotiating power.
Well, if you want 6 for the park, you get 6 for the park, and then you negotiate for 4 more. You know, you gotta bargain with these characters. You know, I had a little bit of,
Marv?
Do you wanna go?
Marv?
no.
This would be, it sounds like you're just the guy for this
Yeah.
job.
Okay, then,
I don't wanna go to Troy, I go to Burns.
We'll leave it to my negotiating skills.
That's right.
Okay, so we have a motion on the table from Mr. Ballard and Mr. Audi. Do we have any other discussion? It's gonna be a roll call vote. Any other discussion? Okay, roll call.
Ballard,
Yes.
Audi,
Yes.
Stirring,
Yes.
Conan,
Yes.
Woolley,
Yes.
Cooper.
Yes. Motion passes. Thank you, Mr. Audi and Treasurer Dare. Moving on to the next agenda item, it's upcoming agenda items, and we already have on there entry doors for the police and the meeting room. Are there any other upcoming agenda items anyone would like to add? Hearing none, any other citizen comments? Hearing none, any other council comments?
I'd like to remind everybody, in your packets, there was a letter from Representative Boyke, who sent this in support of our road project to the county. Just make sure you read it.
Endorsing the road project.
Endorsing East Main, encouraging them to put us at the top of their list for 2015 funding.
Okay. Any other council comments? Community events, we have the homecoming game this Friday night, and we have the parade on Saturday?
No, Friday.
Friday?
Friday,
Mhm.
5 o'clock.
Is there any other community events anyone would like to discuss or tell the public about?
This Saturday is also the township picnic. And it's also homecoming, the dance, so.
Any other community events? Hearing none, we have no closed session tonight. The time is now 7:19. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So we'll do.
Motion by Mr. Wallach, is there a second?
Support.
Support by Mr. Ballard. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Motion carried, meeting adjourned. Thank you.